And as you see, Xander's sleeping. So I'm going to take you on a tour of the chicken coop. I think is what we'll do today. So hopefully we won't get cut short. Hopefully you'll have a good nap. And it's a bit windy out here, so hopefully audio is good. And we're in the barn, shouldn't be a problem. Get the lights turned on. It's a mess in here because I have some projects going on, but it's been cold, so I haven't been out here. All right. I didn't prep anything, so this is what it looks like. It's a bit of a mess. All right, guys, welcome back. We had some technical difficulties and had to refilm a portion of this, or a big portion of it. So anyway, let's get to the chicken coop tour. All right, we built it into the corner of the barn. I guess that was just the decision we made. There's a support beam here, post, and we just ran it over to that wall and across to here. It's about 10 foot by 10 foot, and it worked out pretty well. Figured out we have this wire that runs the whole roof and everything, because occasionally we get raccoons in here. We wanted to make it completely predator proof. So it is heavily overbuilt, but that's the way I like to do stuff, I guess. All right. Say hello, chickies. Chickies. One of the things I love about this coop is this window here and window here. So we open those up in the summertime and get some nice airflow through here. This barn is really good airflow anyway, but it's still nice for some extra airflow when it's hot. All right. We got food scraps bin. We've got regular food. So it's sort of an experimental whole grain food that we're feeding them. And we soak it before we feed it. Just makes it a little more palatable. This is pellets that we had previously, which keep that out as a free choice. Water here does not freeze. It is plugged in. It's very handy for the winter time. And then we got some free choice oyster shells and grit. Make sure they always got that available. Kind of went overboard with the roosts, but this coop has the capability of holding quite a few chickens, so we wanted to make sure there was plenty of space. All right, then over here in the corner, you can see, got hanging by the roof, is a heat lamp. Right now it's real warm out, so, we don't need that on, but when it gets down to like well under freezing, low 20s, teens, we turn that on. They will sometimes use it then. Prior to that, if we have it on, they just won't use it, and it's a little bit of, those lamps are sometimes considered a fire hazard, so we don't turn it on unless we have to. All right. These are our roosting boxes. There are fancier options, but I decided to go with these square Commander 5-gallon buckets. As you can see, they fit in there pretty well. We have some eggs. This keeps them from roosting on the top, and it hinges up so I can get them out of there and clean them out real easy. Keeps the nesting boxes real clean. We did have an issue at one point with them roosting here, which I don't believe they're doing anymore. I thought about putting a hinge there and there so I could flip it up in front, keep them out of there and off of the roost. But I think that has resolved itself at this point. So don't believe that's any longer an issue. Oh, hello. That's a Nimbux. I don't know why the cats love coming in here when I do it. But anyway, there's our chickens. You know what? It's a beautiful day today. Let's let them out. That is a piece that I didn't cover. This little door back here was, I believe, a dog door. It looked like there was a kennel in here in this barn from the previous owner, and this door was here. This is one of the reasons we decided to put them in here. Bet they'll love going out today. Oh yeah, get out in that sun. They're not a big fan of the snow, but which is why they're not all leaving. But the sun is warm today, so they'll get out here where it's melting off and do some scratching. All right, before you leave, show you, we have a lot going on with their feed right now. Trying to experiment with a whole grain, soy-free recipe. That is actually in here. Check this out. This stuff looks like real food. I know the pellets are just compressed versions of it, ground up versions of it, but I love the whole grains. And then we got this old freezer. We just use it for feed storage. It's got some old pellets and some other stuff. Keep all the stuff in here. Just keep cats or other things from digging it. Oyster shells, grit, there's a protein supplement down there. And then these bins have our like whole grain stuff. So we have peas and oats, wheat bags, and corn. Cracked corn. So, all right. That's pretty much the tour. It looks like they've come back in. They wanted out something fierce, but they also just come right back in. Like I said, they're not a huge fan of the snow. They don't get cold in the wintertime, but I don't think the snow, they're a big fan of the snow on their feet. So as soon as that snow melts off, they'll be loving it though. Oh, come here, cat. I don't know why the cats love in there so much, but they do. All right, well, I guess we're gonna time travel back to yesterday. Due to our technical difficulties, I filmed everything else yesterday, and then we had these problems. So it's a beautiful day today. I'm gonna go enjoy it. Xander's napping again today while I'm filming this. So he didn't nap super well, so you'll see that in the next one. We got a couple of clips of him, I don't know, being silly and touching the phone. So, all right, see you guys later. You know what, Xander's still sleeping, and that didn't take very long. So I'm gonna set you up on a time lapse while I get this cleaned. Tell me, sir, did you wake up? Did you wake up early? What do you have to say? Huh? Tell us. Is that it? That's all? Oh yeah? Tell us all about it.